Hey guys, it's Brian Eckels.
And Jessica Ferris.
And we are the Dating Warriors. I decided to do something special. I don't normally do this, but we decided to shoot some extra social media videos because I had some topics I wanted to get off my brain. And I want to share with you guys. So this is the topic of how to be your best self. A while ago in my life, my relationship fell apart. My then wife and I had ended it. It wasn't mutual at first. It was her decision. And I didn't know where to turn. I went into a spiral depression. That's right. I might not look it now, but back then I went into a spiral depression. I was ready to give up on my business. I was ready to give up on searching for love. I was ready to give up on myself. I was ready to just close myself off from the world. What happened, you might ask? Well, funny you ask that. See, today I want to hammer in 3 points of how I overcame things so that you too can learn from this. A while ago, and if you're a skeptic and you don't believe in this, that's fine. I do, to a degree. Jess does, to a degree. I don't know how much you believe in, but today's topics, we'll talk about it.
I'll admit, I think he believes in it a little bit more than I do. I'm still exploring, still realizing just how much they actually are connected. So, Brian, what did you do?
Here it is. This is a big blowing up moment. There was a health and wellness fair that came to my town. I didn't know about it. Decided to go exploring and check it out. I'm walking around, and there's these couples there. There's like a couple couples. And all that kept resonating that day was twin flame, twin flame, twin flame, twin flame. The signs were showing up. And I was seeking my twin flame at that time because I had opened my eyes years ago to the concept of it. And there's a lot of falsehoods about that out there. So I was kind of skeptical about having somebody else, help me. And I saw these two psychics that were there. And they weren't twin flame psychics. They were just psychics. I was going for career advice. But you can tell right now by me telling you, heavily on my mind was relationships.
Before we go too further, guys, just so you know what a twin flame is, it's very similar to what a soulmate is. And it's considered to be the other half of your soul. They complement you in every way possible, and they're the perfect fit to you. And
they look similar. Can you tell? Can you tell? Nose, eyes. It's that kind of thing. Your twin flame is your ultimate soulmate. Now, we're not going to get into details about that in this video. If you guys want us to do a video on twin flames,
well, just respond down below. We take a look at those comments, and that's how we pick our next topic, is by looking at your comments.
And I apologize right now, going through a little cold, so if you can barely understand me or whatever. But no, I'm back at this fair, and I decided to sit down. I saw that they were offering $1 a minute, and I'm like, $1 a minute, that's pretty good. I probably won't even need it for like maybe 5-10 minutes because I guarantee these psychics aren't going to be able to pick up on anything. And I'm not giving any information away whatsoever. I'm a skeptic. I'm walking down. I'm going to sit down. I'm going to just, hi, read me. I want to know about career. What do you got to tell me? Walk up to the couple, and they're so genuine. Like, they are so genuine with their voice. They're like, I can remember just almost like angelic voices. Like, so, what is your name? Oh, Brian. His wife comes up. Hi, Brian. Pardon me for trying to do the woman accent. Hi, Brian. My husband's going to read you, and then I'm going to interject at the end with some advice if I feel a calling to. Okay, so basically in my head, I'm like, basically you're going to take my money and you're going to just give me whatever I want to hear. Okay, cool. Sit down. Cards are being shuffled. Question comes out of the man's mouth. Brian, something wants me to ask you something. You're on a quest for something. Do you feel you know yourself well enough to know these answers? I know myself pretty well. I know what I like and what I don't like. Okay. Do you know what you want in life? And do you know why you want it? Now, oftentimes we know what we want in life, but we don't know why we want it. And that's why we don't get it. The universe is like not going to give you a lottery ticket winning if you don't know why you want it. Oh, I want it because I need money. That's not a good enough reason. Well, why did I want this career advice? I wanted to make sure that I was on the right path and I was following my heart's desire and what I needed to do to get closer towards finding this and this. Sat down and here I am and he's talking to me and he's like, okay. Something tells me though, you still don't quite know. But something tells me I need to tell you something else. Changes the subject from career over to something completely 180 and asked me this big question. So I want to ask you guys. And take a moment to do this. Don't just, automatically wait. Don't wait 5 minutes or 10 minutes to get an answer. It's usually the first answer that comes out of your head. Are you truly happy? Are you truly happy?
Yes.
Am I truly happy? Yes. Are you truly happy? Because that's the first question. I'm like, well, where's this coming from? Just answer the question. Don't answer. Don't ask any questions. Answer the question. Answer. Feel. Feel. No. Okay. You're in a relationship. You're in a marriage. How does he know I'm in a marriage? I'm not wearing any wedding rings. I took it off purposely before walking into here. No, I'm not. I'm trying to deny. No, you are. Because he flips the card over and it's the lovers. He's like, see? You are married. I know you are. Don't deny yourself. But you're not happy. You just admitted. Are you happy in your marriage? Quick, come on, answer. No. What do you seek? All of a sudden out of my mouth, I'm like, well, you should know that answer. Tell me. And he looks at me, he's like, no, I already know. You're seeking her. Her who? The other half of you. You've been seeking her for a long time and she's calling to you and you're calling to her. She's like your twin. She's like your twin. The other half of you. Have you ever heard of the concept twin flame? Yeah? Have you? No? This is the first time I'm honestly ever hearing about it. But I'm asking you because I'm telling you, Spirit's telling me to ask you. Do you feel like you're close to finding her? No, I feel totally hopeless. I don't think I'm going to find her or my dream partner. You're wrong, Brian. And here's why. The cards have revealed to me that yes, you're going to be successful in your career. Yes, you're going to influence people in a good way and you're going to change the world in a good way. But you're going to meet her when you have become the most successful. And that was the end of that. I cannot give you any more information because Spirit's closing that off to me. You have to find answers for yourself. Why am I telling you guys that story? Because at the time, I was thinking success, to find her, was money. Success. Business success, fame, fortune, everything that goes with it. Everything that goes with that. Lifestyle. Everything that goes with what you've seen in the movies and the media. Boy, was I wrong. You see, to find her, success for me actually meant finding myself. And finally conquering myself. And finally making it to the next level. For you guys, success is all about conquering yourself. But I don't mean conquering in a bad way, do I?
No. Conquering yourself means understanding yourself, coming to terms with yourself, and accepting who you are as a whole.
And I wasn't at that point, and so I thought. Turns out I was. I went and found myself spiritually. I went and stopped letting people dictate who I was. And I found Jessica in January of this year. And she is indeed the one and only. And I got to this point by finding myself. You must look within to find your answers. That's the most important thing I want to leave with you guys with today. You have to look within to find the answers. If you're not finding time to meditate, you're not finding the answers. If you're letting everybody else around you tell you what to do and how to think and how to feel, you're not finding the answers. You need to find you. And that's how you begin to find your dream partner. That's how you begin to form relationships. Because the greatest relationship with yourself begins by spending time alone with yourself. That's how you attract your next person.
Because guys, you need to know who you are. You need to know who you yourself is. Because if you look out in the outside world, you get pressured from anywhere and everywhere. So, how do you be true to yourself? By listening to yourself. You have to pay attention to who you are. You have to pay attention to what you want. And you have to know yourself.
And the greatest thing is, you hear the one in the background. That is my son. And I have the greatest relationship with him. And I love him to death. That's the point you got to come to with yourself. You got to love yourself so much. Because the moment I realized I had become successful was the moment I realized that I was love. And that every one of us is love. Once you have that love, you'll succeed. Trust me, guys. That is how you become a dating warrior.